Venture forth, my children, and destroy all before you. Thus decreed the great and glorious High Priest Hargon, and lo, his minions of mayhem did march out rank upon rank to ravage the land and strike fear into human hearts. Our unholy father then gave up his mortal form so that Malroth, the master of destruction, might be reborn and the world be consumed by catastrophe. Alas, mighty Malroth was defeated at the hands of the despicable spawn of Erdrick before Hargon's glorious vision could be brought to life. The moon has waxed and waned many times since that fateful day. Now peace reigns supreme, and our order has been scattered to the four corners of the earth. Tell me, brothers and sisters, what does a monster do when backed into a corner? It bites, I say. We must do everything and anything within our power to bring this world to ruin. Huzzah, huzzah, all hail Hargon, praise be to Malroth. O hellish Father, hear our prayer. Deliver us from this world of oblivion. Lead us ever onwards as we build your dominion of darkness together. All right. Let's get started. Sammy, you are the hero who will save this world. Arise, my child, your destiny awaits. The look on your face. I was only ribbing you, my child. You're no hero, I know that much. You're one of them builders, right? Sure. Oh, okay. You want to watch that mouth of yours, girl. Telling the truth might land you with more than you bargained for. Still, at least you're not a master builder. You might only be an apprentice, but that'll do. I've actually got just the job for a lass like you. Once you've wiped the sleep from your sockets, come and meet me up on deck. All right. Well, let's get started with Dragon Quest Builders 2. So, there's a few differences from this game and the first one, but that was definitely kind of a tease on Arise, my child. Come and build things. But anyways, so we're on this weird ship, and to be quite honest, there is so much dialogue here, we might be skipping through a good bit of it just because this is essentially the tutorial. Alright. Okay. We're sailing on the open ocean. You've got no chance of escaping, so don't even bother trying. Not that you'd get very far anyways. You're nothing but skin and bones. Here, get this down your gullet. Okay, alright. And he gives us some kelp, which sounds just gross. Oh, but apparently I'm starving for it. So we can kind of toggle through our bar. I am currently playing this on the Switch. Alright. So he gave us some food, and essentially we're going to run around and do little tasks on this ship that just kind of get you familiar with the controls. It's really not a big deal. Oh my gosh. Oh no. I've talked to him too many times. Good hell. Alright, so ooh, it said that I was from Cantlin, which was cool, because that's from the first game.
I must admit, I feel a few pangs of sympathy for you. It's not very nice to know that your end is nigh. Okay, thanks, that's nice. Alright, well, if it is a little misbuilder, they talk with a lisp because their tongue is, like, hanging out of their face. Oh, but you're prancing around like you own the place. Honestly, you can't go anywhere these days without bumping into an insolent little builder hell-bent on undoing all of our hard work. The world's going down the pan, that's for sure. Our only choice is to eliminate bothersome builders like you one by one. Okay, whoa, that got a little difficult. Alright, this ship keeps swaying from side to side. I feel a bit seasick. Oh, that sucks. Okay, don't scare. Heal law. We are the last surviving members of the Children of Hargon, the ones who didn't get squished. We're going to bring this world to its knees, all in the name of the great and glorious High Priest. Alright. Okay, salvage. Okay, that's weird. Alright, Minehall, Kennock, and Moonbrook. From forth these three kingdoms did come the hated heroes, the Scions of Erdrick, and laid almighty Hargon low. With his dying breath, our exalted leader surrendered his mortal form so that Malroth, the Lord of Destruction, could be born. Alas, he too was vanquished. But does that mean all hope is lost? No, I say, Hargon's ambitions did not perish with him. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but one day we will reduce this world to ruin.
All right. That's quite interesting. Apparently these are the only guys left. I don't really get it, but anyways. Apparently I'm really excited to be helping this guy out, so we're just gonna keep moving along. Again, there's a lot here, but it's fine, because now we're going to learn how to pick up materials, and instead of getting like broken branches and things, this is just straight up wood. So they kind of got rid of some of those little items like that. I'm trying to stop it, stop swinging. Where's the last one? Oh my gosh, it's right behind that guy's butt. I didn't even see. Woman! Oh my gosh. The punching is just, it's a little weird. I can't wait till we cannot do that. Alright, so he's giving us a chance, and he's like, oh wow, I think you're kind of cool, and anyways, thanks for clearing up the deck. Swap the... Okay. Alright, so we're going to carry on and do a couple more quests around, because there are a couple of new things that, oh my gosh, shut up. Shut up! There are a couple of new things. This is pretty standard because we're going to make a couple of torches and place them around on the boat. But there's a couple of new mechanics in this game versus the first one. Oh, that was weird that I was able to jump before the thing. Alright, well that's okay. Oh, I probably should have showed that off a little bit better, but when you go to select something, you can now actually choose how many you want to make. You can right arrow over to make as many as you would like, or you can just kind of count up to a couple if you don't want to use all of your inventory. And I totally just pushed the wrong button to place down the torch. Oh my gosh. What? Did you just see what I did? I just put in the... Ugh. Oh, good God. This bodes well. Okay. Oh! Oh, no. Anyways... Torches! We did it! Alright. Clear up this guy's quest. I know. We learned how to build something. That's freaking awesome. So now, I believe we're going to talk to this dude up here. And he's essentially going to tell us to fight this other guy for his own entertainment. I don't know. It's a bit odd, but whatever. Oh my gosh. Shut up. Shut up. I have done that so many times now. And it's just because I don't think that they talk to me. Oh, yeah, you hurt me. Whatever. Get out. Oh, yes, I won. His health wasn't even gone, but alright. Yeah. I'm such a good boxer. Wow. Alright. And then I tell him, I'm like, listen, I would have kicked that guy's ass if I was able to have, like, an actual fucking weapon. So, we pull out our book and we learn to make some stuff. Oh. What? She already pulled it out? Oh, okay. I guess she's pulling it out again. But that's kind of cute. We pull out a little book and we write down our recipes. And so now we know how to make a little cypress stick. Now this is what else has changed since the first game. Is you no longer have to make multiples of the same weapons. Your weapons and things actually do not break. They don't have a durability anymore. Which honestly is really nice just because it was just a pain in the butt. So I just went ahead and equipped it. I'm trying to remember. What are some of my buttons? I can't remember. Whatever. Hello. Alright. I'm pretty sure I can check my inventory in a little bit. Oh my gosh. Stop it. Now I can kick his ass. Wow. Take that. I freaking won again. Oh, okay. And he just thinks it's hilarious. He just really wanted us to do it because he was bored. Alright. So, now the last task should be from this person over here. And this is where something pretty cool comes in. Because not only do we have, like, equipment, like, you know, your standard, like, sword and your hammer, which we won't get for a little bit. But we can get other types of equipment that do different things. So... Alright, I tell him I'm a builder, and he gives us some gloves. So now these gloves are pretty cool because they can help you move something without breaking it. So, for example, like I can't take my cypress stick to get this barrel, because it's just not strong enough. So, what button is it? This button. There we go. I figured it out. So you can kind of just take whole items. So you can even do this with like flowers and grass without breaking it down into its raw materials. So that's pretty helpful. Just something else to note though is you won't be able to pick up blocks that you wouldn't be able to break normally. So almost like ground blocks. So like for example, like you can't do it here because this is tutorial. But like if there's like a really strong like obsidian or something, like you can't pick that up. So it's a little limiting, but for the most part, it's pretty cool. Just helps you move stuff around. All right. So oh no. Shh. Okay. We have done all the tasks. We are the best. I don't know. I'm telling him yes to something. Again, there is just so much dialogue here. Really just for a tutorial. It was really fun when it came out, like, on the demo. But then I was kind of like, oh my gosh, I have to do this whole thing again when I got the game. But no, it's pretty fun. So we're just going to kind of get past this. Come on! He's asking about my book, and I'm like, please stop talking to me. Oh, the water looks pretty cool, by the way. I don't know if you can see it over there. But now it is starting to rain, so we're coming across the storm, which is not great. All right. Oh, and he's running around. He's telling everybody on board. Now, this text, I will tell you all. Everyone has a complaint about it. This text takes forever to move on. Apprentice builder, you will do nicely. Because you see, I talked all that time and I still had time to read all of that. Just like this. This is your world to create and yours to destroy. And I wish I could just push A and move past it, but I can't. So whenever this text kind of comes up, I will be cutting it from after I'm done reading it to when we read the next one. It will save a lot of time because it takes forever. Now come to me, my child. Okay, whatever. Someone's talking to me. And he's like, you didn't hear me? I'm like, I don't know. Some crazy person was talking to me. I don't know who it was. But the ship starts to shake. Sounds like we almost got in like a wreck. Then I fell on the ground. Alright. So he comes running by, and for a second he cares. He's like, oh my god, are you okay? And he's like, oh no, I can't be worrying about you. And then he's like, oh shit, you gotta get in here. And I guess my girl's like, oh okay, I guess I'm fine now. I'll come help you. Hello? Oh yeah. So a hole has broken through. Alright, so he is asking us to use these crates to fill up that hole. And if you can see the water physics, this is also something that they added into the second game, which is amazing, really. We'll get into some different water things, and it's awesome! Okay, I'm trying to get up here. Okay, I got a crate. There we go. And all the water disappears. It's really just like Minecraft water. It's really not that different. Oh gosh. That scared me because I was moving around my camera and then my controllers went crazy. Alright, so we're just gonna keep patching it up. I don't know, man. It just seems like what's happening? What are we going through that's causing all these holes? Also, what am I doing here? I'm still confused. Alright, so he patched everything up. And he's like, oh my gosh, wow, you're the best. But, oh yeah, the ship goes down. Cutscene is brutal. But it really gives you a feel of how this world goes. So, let's get into it. exciting. All right. The beginning cutscene that always plays after you play through kind of like that tutorial, and seeing it again after you've played, it's really cool how many things they managed to tie in there on everything that we end up doing. So this game is definitely a little bit more story heavy than I would say that the first game was. But it's so much fun. It's also got a lot more quests, a lot more building things. It's honestly just, they improved upon so many things from the first game, and it makes it so fun and so fun to replay. All right, so we somehow managed to survive. All right. It seems she's washed up on a desert island along with the wreckage of the skeleton ship. She decides to take a look around to see what she can see. All right, so we can actually collect up some seaweed or kelp. It's not a bad idea just to have for food and things. We're kind of going through this because we'll try to get through this quickly. All right, so picked up a couple of those, and oh my gosh, oh, okay. There's no one there, but apparently we can hear someone. So we're gonna climb through there, but I want this. Oh. It was just more seaweed. That's fine. Okay, break down the sand. And there's this dude just chilling. He's just hanging out. Isle of Awakening, the land of infinite opportunity. Alright, so we are going to run up, see what he has to say. The sky's such a strange color. Have I died and gone to heaven? Or hell, more likely. Oh, what was that? No, who the heck are you? And my friend, when she first played this, she ran. She doesn't like being chased though, but man, it was so funny. Finally, a live one. Say, you wouldn't happen to know how we wound up here, would you? You were on a ship that sank, and then you woke up on this beach? So how come you didn't cark it too? What's your story? Your name's Sammy, and you're an apprentice builder. Never heard of one of them before. Congratulations, I guess. Anyway, my name's Malroth. Hey, you want to see something really gruesome? Follow me! You're like, alright. Anyways, what's the matter? You're not squeamish, are you? Come on, you won't be disappointed. That's a bit weird. But okay, I mean, what else is there to do? We don't really have a way to go or anything. Oh my god. Now that's what I call dead in the water. Jesus. Bet you've never seen anything like this before. Seems like you and me are the only survivors from the shipwreck. But we didn't see this dude. What's that? You don't remember seeing me on board? But if I wasn't on your ship, then how did I... Oh, that girl isn't dead. Oh my gosh, save her. He said to take her out of her misery. Oh my gosh, but once you get to know her, you kind of wish you would have done that from the start. How did I get here? She turns around and she screams, and you're pirates, aren't you? Filthy freebooting brigands who shall take me captive and demand a ransom for my safe return. Blah! Okay. Anyways, oh, she got a little stuck. Alright, there she goes. She's got a mouth on her, hasn't she? Oh yeah. There's only one way to make sure she shuts up for good. Mind if I do the honors? I should have just agreed. But if you check on everybody else, it's just a corpse. And they are taken out by the crashing waves of the sea. Which is sad. That little slime. I'm sorry. And this dude, I think this is the guy whose gloves we actually took. Because the person on board, he says something like, I took it from another builder. And you're like, that's rude. But okay. Alright, Missy. Get away from me, you villains. If you're going to take me captive, at least tell me where we are and how I got here. Well, we're on an island with nothing but sand, rocks, and a few corpses to keep us company. You must have washed up here with Sammy when your ship sank. Just a moment. Do I know you? Yes, I remember. You're that builder from the ship, the one who ran around grinning while those horrid monsters barked orders at you. I know you were in cahoots with them, so that means this is all your fault. Well, what are you going to do about it? All right, Karen, I'm gonna need you to calm down. You're going to make the things we need to survive while we wait for a rescue party? Oh, well, alright. Even a rank amateur like yourself should be able to use that worn-out workbench outside to make the most basic essentials. I'm Lulu, by the way. Now what will we need to hold on to until help arrives? Alright, so now this is kind of how the missions go on each of the chapters. This isn't really a chapter, so don't worry, we won't be here too long. But we'll need to essentially make a shelter. And just like the first game, it's 2 blocks high with a door. The only difference is if you wanted to make a room with fencing and gate, that only has to be 1 high. So we kind of have some other options there, which is pretty cool. So we're also going to need to make a bonfire and cook up some food. And we're also going to need to make some beds. All right, so they're fighting, and it's just a lot. Okay, this is kind of funny. So if I tell her no, she goes, "Pardon? I couldn't hear you for the waves crashing on the shore. I'll ask again." You have to say yes, whatever. All right. Remember what I said before about putting her out of her misery? How about we put her out of our misery instead? Oh my god, he's not wrong though. All right, so if we head outside, that girl really gives me the hump. First, she won't stop, and this word, I think it's supposed to be whining. I don't know why there's a G in there. Maybe I'm ignorant. Then the moment she wants something done, she's barking out orders like we're her servants. Don't let her boss you around, okay? You're the builder at the end of the day, not her skivvy. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I know, she's stranded here too, but that doesn't mean you have to help her. Don't be such a soppy sad case. She's a castaway at the end of the day, same as us. You've got to look out for number 1, that's my motto. And by the way, there's something I've been meaning to ask. You said you were a builder. Is that like something to do with a duck's nose? Well, whatever this builder business is all about, I'll help you, but only so I don't have to hang around with her. Have you decided which one of her errands you'll do first? All right, I'm stuttering over my own life. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and actually fix up this room really quick. Because we can't break the wood blocks or anything, we can actually just use our gloves, pick them up, and set them down here. And this will go ahead and complete a room. Now, unlike the first game as well, you do not have to have a light source to make a room really. It's just walls and a door. I love that. You repaired my room. Now I have somewhere to hide in safety should monsters attack. Not bad for a base apprentice. Just so you know, a room must have a door and walls at least 2 blocks high. Okay, yes. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so we completed the first of 3. We will move on to make a few more things. Alright. What does he want? Okay, yes. We need to find some scallywinkles. Just some shellfish, really. Alright, and we learn a new recipe. So we learn how to make a bonfire. And I believe that Melroth gives us some goo, because we have some leftover wood. Yes, some oil. Alright, he's like, well, I squeezed this out of a slime that got my way earlier. And you're like, well, Jesus. Alright, so, we don't have wood. I thought we had wood from, I guess we didn't hold on to anything. That's fine. We can just break some of these. Pick up some wood. That's good enough for me. I don't know, does it take 6? I don't even look how many it took. Oh yeah, we're fine. Perfect. Alright, so we got a bonfire. Excuse me. I'm just gonna... Oh, sometimes the camera angle gets a little... I didn't want it there. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, now this is kind of the annoying change that happened in the second game, is cooking food. So before, you would just kind of go up to a campfire or a cook fire or whatever, and if you had the ingredients, you would essentially just craft it, just like you would anything else on your workbench, but you'll see once we find it. Hey Sammy, I want to ask you something. I keep hearing about making and materials and builders, but what does any of that actually mean? You smash things you find here and there to get materials, but you used to make new stuff. That's what being a builder is all about. Alright, okay. I think I'm starting to get a clearer picture of what it is you guys do. Alright. How come I don't know already? Look, they might be 10 a penny where you come from, but I'm telling you, I've never met a builder before. Well, not that I remember anyway. When I get my memory back, I'll tell you all about my blissful, builder-free childhood. Alright. In the meantime, if you need a helping hand smashing stuff to get materials, then I'm your man. I destroy pretty much everything I touch. You know those scallywinkles Lulu was asking for? There might be some knocking about nearby. Let's keep our eyes peeled, blah, blah, blah. Yes, let's go. Alright, so... Oh, and the other thing is that we have a breath meter. So this includes swimming underwater as well as running. And he's like, oh my gosh, what did you get? And we got the thing that she was asking for. All right, so just, I guess. Again, I really don't need to worry about a ton of food here. There's a couple of these. So we're going to go and cook this. Now, you have to place it and cook it. You can only do one at a time. Oh, Malroth's freaking out because he's like, you just throw it in the fire and it's fine. We're cooking it. And that's how long it takes. Yeah, just cooking food, not my favorite part. But yeah, there will be an easy way to get food a little bit later. So I'll kind of discuss it when we get to that point. We're going to run around, collect some of this. We're just trying to get past more tutorial-y stuff. And like I said, if some stuff is sped up or cut out or whatever, I mean, it's tutorials. It's gonna be okay. Alright, so we made this, and Lulu freaks out, and so we give it to her, and she is so happy, and now she goes, oh my gosh, wow, I am so tired after eating all of that food. I'd really like to go to sleep. Oh, yeah, she's now finally asking for our names. What a bitch. She drives me crazy. Alright. She's nothing like Pippa. Okay, come on. Hurry up. We know how to make a bed. And I actually like these beds a little bit better than, like, the straw mattresses that were in the first game. You can make those later, but... Oh, oops. Oh, yeah, see, so... I can select one. I can go all the way like this to get make as many as I have, or it's just so nice being able to select the number of things that you want to build. It was such a pain in the butt in the last game. Whoops, I pulled out my weapon instead of place the bed. All right, there we go. So we placed everything down. Blah, 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 blah. Don't care about your life. She is just an awful lot. Okay, so we have completed all of the quests that she needs. And so she's like, oh my gosh, wow, everyone's going to have errands every day. You're going to run out and collect 50 kelp and like 30 scallywinkles every morning. I want it done before the afternoon. And you're like, good God. Yeah, demands is right. All right, but we did it all. So... kind of learned a few basic things. Now, Malroth is saying... What is he saying here? I think he wants to see if we can make him something. Or he wants to make something. Alright. I've been watching you make stuff all day, and I'm pretty sure I know exactly what to do. Watch this. I'm gonna be a builder just like you. Alright. Go for it, my dude. You can do it. How did that even happen? Oh my gosh. That's alright. We all make mistakes. Oh, damn it! Why isn't this working? I don't know, man. But if that's not a tantrum, I don't know what is. Oh, shit. He's getting pissed off. Oh my god. Don't blow up the island, okay? It doesn't make sense. Oh, why can't I make things? At this rate, I'll never be a builder. He gives it like a solid 2 seconds. Alright. It's actually really hard. And he's like, alright, you're gonna make me stuff. I'm like, alright, fair enough. As long as you help me out, everything will be fine. So, Now this is a little different. So if you remember in the first game, we can make this for ourselves, but now this has turned into an item that can only be used by Malroth. So we can essentially make weapons that we can use and other weapons that only Malroth can use. So he can't use yours, you can't use his. So we'll go ahead and make him this club and yeah, give it to him. Oh, I'm trying. Okay. All right. Stand back. And I didn't move, so he's just beating the shit out of me. But apparently I'm pretty happy about it. So, all right. Squishing slimes will be so much better. All right, so we are going to move on because he feels an evil aura. All right, so this is going to be tutorially on fighting a monster. So we're just going to run over to the quest marker. You can see the compass / map up in the top right, just a mini map. It will actually show you where your base is, so you can see the house is that way, and then our quest is this way. And once you get close enough to it, that little indicator will show up as well. Alright, so we're going to take down some slimes, and that right there is a fat rat. I think that they're literally called fat rats in this game. It's hilarious. Alright, so as you can see, we don't do that much damage, but Malroth does a ton, which is just amazing. Alright, hell yeah. Well, what was that? When you stuck your hand out just then, I got this irresistible urge to slap it. And I'm like, you idiot, it's a high five. And he's like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I didn't know it was touchy-feely, but maybe I can make an exception. All right. And he's like, well, don't you feel pretty good after that battle? And so we actually increase our level together. So that's pretty cool. So this guy kind of sticks around. He's like our little buddy, which is awesome. It doesn't make it feel as lonely. All right. We're gonna move on. It's okay. I know. You do the smashing, I do the building. Wow, can you believe it? I'm glad I met you. What do you say we explore the whole island together, just you and me? But let's do it tomorrow. I'm about to conk out any second now. Oh, that's cute. You're so nice. Okay, let's go. Oh, I know. All right, so this is the other difference as well. If you sleep in a bed during the day, you actually will not go to sleep for the night. You will simply rest. You can get up at any time, but while you're resting, it will recover your HP. Now, as soon as it hits afternoon or nighttime, you go to a bed, and that's when you can sleep and pass the night. Because again, there are some monsters that you'll want to avoid during the nighttime. So we will be taking advantage of that all the time. But we will go ahead, pass out here. All right. Yeah. Good morning, you two. I hope you slept soundly because our new life as castaways officially begins today. Your first mission is to collect some kelp for breakfast from the beach. No! Oh my god, what is it, a monster? It's my scallywinkle. It's disappeared. What? Alright, Malroth, own up. I know it was you. I purposely only ate half of that seared scallywinkle last night so I could have the rest for breakfast. Give it back. What are you whittering on about? I haven't touched your minky half-munched mollusk. These two go at it all the time. That aura, what's going on this time? Alright, so something is weird. And also this sky. Look at it. It's very green. Hey, you two, you're going to want to see this. What? There's the culprit. That monster must be the one who's... Okay, no one gives a fuck about your food. Jesus. But we have an interesting little hammerhead friend who literally smashes away at this mountain and reveals a staircase. So it seems like he wants us to kind of follow him. Whoa, we just took down the whole cliff. And are those steps? Ho, 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 this way, young whippersnappers. That floating freak can't seriously expect us to follow it, can it? On second thoughts, maybe it'd be able to tell us something about this island. Alright, let's go after it. I've got questions that need answering. Alright, so we're pretty much almost done with tutorial-y things. We'll be moving on fairly soon, but I think that this is good for episode 1. And I've been gone for 4 years or something. Listen, we'll just pretend those 4 years didn't happen. We're in a better place now, and just know that life always gets better. But now that I'm back doing something that I really love, even if only one person enjoys it, I mean, that's all that matters, right? Just have a good time with it. But I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!